Bruxy is not your grandma's pastor. He's cool, hip, throwing out those outdated religious teachings to reach a new people with the gospel, or so he did. Bruxy had tattooed on his forearm Leviticus 19:28, which is an Old Testament passage forbidding tattoos. And Bruxy did this because he's kind of a cool pastor. He had built a very large, massive mega church in Canada by being different. By not being as stodgy, as formal, and just kind of being an average guy talking about things, but also willing to say, that part of the Bible doesn't apply, that part of the Bible doesn't apply, that part of the Bible apply, and people like that, actually. People were drawn to that. Bruxy's in the news, and others from his church, not for his teachings, but for his sexual misconduct, as he and others have resigned for perpetuating sexual misconduct upon people at their church. You see, being cool, being edgy, being fun seems like a good idea. But you see the problem of that, right? When you start throwing away God's laws, when you think that doesn't apply to me, look what happens then in the way that you hurt people. I'm pointing out that all of us think that way. I'm not picking on Bruxy's sin, although his is public. I'm pointing out how all of us say, that passage doesn't apply to me. That truth doesn't apply to me. I want to find someone who tells me what, my itching ears want to hear, what I think God should be like. And that may work for you like it did for Bruxy for a while. You may get to the top, whatever mountain you've set for yourself, but will it last? Will it provide? Or will, like Bruxy, the bill come due when comfort isn't what you thought you were going to get, but judgment? Psalm 147. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. This psalm speaks of those broken and wounded, maybe by Bruxy, maybe by others, maybe just by living in this life. The comfort for us is not in what I do and how cool and edgy I am. The comfort for us as Christians is in what God has done for us. He heals, he binds. And if he gives passages, maybe I shouldn't just tattoo them on my arm and be funny about it. Maybe the truths of God's word are lasting and powerful for me. And maybe it would be more useful for me not to discard, but to read, learn, and trust what God has. You can do it Bruxy's way, and you probably get what Bruxy got, in the sense that, rejecting God's word never works well for you. No, instead, the comfort for us, Lord, I'm broken, I'm wounded, I need you, I need your comfort. Help me to grow and help me to know all of your word.